It's time now for some real education. The Staffordshire Horde is the largest hoard of Anglo-Saxon gold and silver metalwork ever found, consisting of more than 3,500 items, amounting to 11 pounds of gold, 3 pounds of silver, and 3,500 pieces of garnet cloisonné jewelry. The hoard was most likely deposited in the 7th century and contains artifacts manufactured during the 6th and 7th centuries. It was discovered in 2009 in a field near the village of Hammerwich in Staffordshire, England.
And yeah, can you imagine being out there doing your metal detecting? I'm always amazed about how young America is, right? And the peoples who lived in this continent before Europeans didn't really have written language, they didn't write language, they didn't engage in the kind of arts and crafts that were as survivable as what you see here. Go back to the 7th century. This hoard, Anglo-Saxon period, just in some farmer's farm, Hammerwich, Staffordshire, right? Out in the beautiful inner part of the country, which is all green rolling hills, and it makes you wonder what else is buried there. This is, of course, from the Anglo-Saxon period, pre-Norman conquest, which is really authentically English too. And when you take a look at some of these pictures, you get a sense of the hoard. This is a treasure hoard, right? I mean, even using the word hoard takes you back to pre-pirate times, doesn't it? I.e., this is a hoard. And you can see what it is. For some reason, some king or high-ranking member or official, some very wealthy nobleman decided in a hurry that they had to stash their valuables, probably because of incoming invasion. We could be looking at a treasure hoard that was put there because the Vikings had arrived, something like that. It was something that had to be done quick. You wonder what's lying under some of those hills after 1,400 years. Look at the bracelet work here. Look at the Anglo-Saxon knotting and the symmetrical loops. Go back to the other one. Yeah, there's a nice pile of gold artifacts that just sat there underground for 1,400 years. All sorts of and what we know from the story as well, that this hoard is almost nothing in this hoard that would be related to life as a female. So there's no hair combs, no clips, nothing that would be associated with women's work, traditional women's roles. This is a very masculine group of items here. Go back to it again, Mike, and take a look at some of the cloisonné, some of this really beautiful metal and enamel work that you can see even after all the centuries. It still shows out as beautifully as it had ever done before. And just take a look at that piece right there. What a delicate little piece it is. You can see the cloisonné very close up. You've got the gold. That looks to be something like perhaps a ruby or some other precious stone that was available to the Anglo-Saxons. Really interesting stuff. And so this kind of stuff, we're finding it all the time underground. I should also point out that if you're a TV watching person, I would recommend to you a series. It's an English series. It only ran for 3 seasons, but it's called The Detectorists. It's about a small town group of metal detector peoples, and it's really it's funny and it's wry and it's very beautifully shot. The outdoor scenes are fantastic, but this small group of metal detectors, they call themselves Detectorists, keep searching and all the politics of searching until one of the protagonists actually finds something very rare and precious from the Anglo-Saxon period. So if you get a chance to watch really wholesome family-based entertainment from the UK, check out the Detectorists, and you can get an actual series dedicated to just this kind of thing.